What's up guys, PC here, and today we're going to talk about the M4 Mac Mini, which, ladies and gentlemen, is now rocking the Apple's new M4 chip and an M4 Pro version if you have too much money. Since the beginning of time, the Mac Mini has been a staple it's like a go-to choice for anyone who wants a powerful yet small computer. Well, this year, Apple has kept that iconic form and packed it with some really impressive new tech. Well, let's start with the biggest, most obvious difference that you would notice from its successor, and that is going to be the size. The new Mac Mini is even smaller than the previous versions, measuring around 5 inches by 5 inches, and the height is going to be 2 inches, which is basically just as small as the Apple TV. But don't let the size fool you, because the M4 chip inside delivers up to 1.8 times the speed of M1 and the graphics up to 2.2 times faster. And for those needing even more power, you can opt for the M4 Pro model, which takes it up a notch to a 14-core CPU and a 20-core GPU, making it a good fit for demanding tasks if you want to do like video editing or 3D rendering and that sort of stuff. Okay, now let's talk about the decision of shrinking the Mac Mini that Apple took. I feel like it's sort of like a natural evolution that they went through compared to the previous version. I mean, the previous version was 7.75 inches square. It's quite big, to be honest. The smaller footprint makes the Mac Mini even more appealing for anyone looking for a sleek, unobtrusive desktop. It's the kind of device that you might not realize you need it until you see it. Okay, now let's talk about the performance. Okay, the M4 chip in the Mac Mini isn't just about speed, it's about efficiency, and it also focuses on AI stuff, because it's 2024. And Apple claims it's 1.8 times faster than the M1 model, but the real upgrade here is the graphics. So for users who are going to buy the M4 Pro, it has 14-core CPU, including 10 performance cores and 2 efficiency cores, which balances raw power with energy efficiency with a 20-core GPU. Now, it's a dream for anyone who relies on serious graphics performance. But there's actually more to it, because the M4 Pro brings Thunderbolt 5 to the table, making it the first Mac. Actually, you guys might want to fact check me on this one. Making it the first Mac with Thunderbolt 5. Now, Thunderbolt 5 triples the bandwidth of Thunderbolt 3, offering speeds up to 120 gigs per second, which is insane. Now, this upgrade is a game changer for professionals in video editing or 3D graphics, allowing them to run dual 6K displays, which is perfect for working with high-res files. If you want to be like a serious video editor, you can. Imagine running 2 6K displays simultaneously with just a tiny device. Crazy. For those handling AI tasks, the M4 Pro's AI processing power is a big leap forward, with 38 trillion operations per second of AI capacity, which is, if you remember, it's a big jump from the 15 trillion operations per second from its successor. And it's ready to support Apple's latest AI features, which you guys have seen in iOS 18.1, and it also runs Xcode 16. When it comes to AI performance, the M4 chip is twice as powerful as the M3, making the Mac Mini future-proof, especially as AI becomes more and more integral to our life. Plus, let's talk about the big thing, okay? Apple's bumped up their standard RAM to 16 gigs instead of 8, and it's really good to see that Apple has finally admitted to the fact that 8 gigs is just not enough. Okay, now let's talk about connectivity. For years, the Mac Mini was a minimalist, and sometimes that comes with the cost of convenience. Well, this time, Apple has added 2 front-facing USB-C ports and a 3.5mm headphone jack in the back, and you find 3 Thunderbolt ports, HDMI, and Ethernet. Well, it does lack in an SD card reader department, a feature I know you guys have seen in the studio, but I guess it's a premium thing. I don't know why Apple took the decision to not add that, but it is what it is. Well, as for the pricing, the M4 Mac Mini starts at $599 or $499 if you're a student, and the M4 Pro starts at $1399, and for students it's $1299. Now, I understand that the price difference is quite steep, but it kind of was, I mean, it was not a surprise because it mirrors the gap that we saw with the M2 models as well. And I guess the added power is worth it if you're like a professional and you're making money with it. Okay, if I want to talk about the Mac Mini, it is perfect for professionals needing power in a small package or enthusiasts wanting to add a sleek powerhouse to their setup. Well, now the M4 model gives a balanced mix of performance and efficiency, and the M4 Pro has a performance boost that rivals on the Apple's pricier desktops. Overall, what I'd say is that the new Mac Mini combines form and function perfectly with a smaller footprint, enhanced performance, and more convenient connectivity. It's one of the best compact desktops that Apple has put out there, and the starting price of $599, it is a pretty accessible way to get into the Apple ecosystem, especially if you want to have access to those AI powered stuff, because if you don't have the iPhone 16 series or the 15 Pro, you are kind of missing out on those. So if you don't want to break the bank and get into the Apple ecosystem with all the AI features, you can do it with this one. Well, okay, that's been it for today, guys. It's really good to see you all again after such a long time, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye.